A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold move that underscores the ongoing tensions surrounding immigration policy in the United States, Newark, New Jersey Mayor Ras Baraka has filed a lawsuit against federal officials, including acting U.S. Attorney Alina Habba. The lawsuit stems from an incident on May 9th, when Baraka was arrested outside an immigration detention center during a protest aimed at demanding transparency about conditions within the facility. This case has sparked significant media coverage and public discourse about the abuse of power by the Trump administration, particularly in regards to immigration enforcement. The protest at Delaney Hall, a privately run immigration detention facility, was attended by Baraka and several Democratic members of Congress. The mayor, known for his vocal opposition to the facility and its operations, was reportedly invited inside the detention center by a member of the GO Group, the company that manages the facility. However, shortly after entering, he was ordered to leave by federal agents, leading to a chaotic scene where he was subsequently handcuffed and arrested. Baraka's lawsuit alleges that his arrest was not only unlawful but also politically motivated, designed to intimidate him and silence dissent against the administration's hardline immigration policies. The complaint details how Baraka was surrounded by Department of Homeland Security agents who allegedly used excessive force against him and his security team during the arrest. They abused their power to violently arrest me at Delaney Hall despite being invited inside, Baraka stated on social media following the incident. No one is above the law. Initially, Baraka faced trespassing charges, which were dismissed by Habba just days later. This swift withdrawal of charges prompted criticism from Judge Andre Espinoza, who expressed concern over the hasty nature of the arrest and the implications it carried for public figures. The judge emphasized that arrests should only occur after careful consideration of credible evidence, particularly given the serious ramifications they have on individuals' reputations and lives. The lawsuit not only seeks to address the wrongful arrest, but also claims that Baraka suffered emotional distress and reputational harm due to the actions of the Trump administration. The mayor's legal team argues that the arrest was a clear instance of political retribution, part of a broader pattern of the administration using immigration enforcement as a tool to target and intimidate critics. Baraka's situation is emblematic of the larger national conversation about immigration policies under the Trump administration, which has been accused of weaponizing immigration enforcement against political opponents. Critics argue that the administration has consistently mismanaged immigration issues and used fear tactics to silence dissent. Baraka's lawsuit is seen as an important step in holding officials accountable for their actions and shedding light on the improper use of power. Adding to the complexity of the case, Habba has publicly dismissed the lawsuit as a waste of time, suggesting that Baraka should focus on more pressing issues such as violent crime and public safety. This response has been met with backlash, as many see it as an attempt to downplay the significance of the allegations against her and the administration. The fallout from the incident has not only affected Baraka, but has also extended to other political figures involved in the protest. U.S. Congressmember LaMonica McIver, who was present at the protest, has also faced charges stemming from the event. McIver has labeled the charges as politically motivated and has expressed her support for Baraka's lawsuit, reinforcing the notion that the Trump administration is engaging in retaliatory politics. As Baraka gears up for his campaign to become New Jersey's governor, the implications of this lawsuit could resonate beyond the courtroom. It raises critical questions about the intersection of law enforcement and politics, particularly in an era where immigration remains a divisive issue. The outcome of the lawsuit could set a precedent for how political figures are treated when they engage in oversight of federal operations, particularly those related to immigration. In the midst of this legal battle, Baraka's supporters are rallying behind him, calling for accountability and justice. The sentiment among many is that public officials should not be subjected to intimidation tactics simply for advocating on behalf of their constituents. As the lawsuit unfolds, it will undoubtedly continue to capture the attention of the public and the media, shining a light on the ongoing struggles surrounding immigration policy in America. In conclusion, Mayor Ras Baraka's lawsuit against the Trump administration is a significant legal and political maneuver that highlights the contentious nature of immigration enforcement in the U.S. It raises important questions about the boundaries of law enforcement and the potential for political abuse of power. As the case progresses, it will be crucial to monitor its implications for both Baraka's political future and the broader landscape of immigration policy in America. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.